Hola, my name's Alana and I'm here at Natadola Beach, one of my favorite places to come. It's a beautiful beach. We have the sun, the sand and the ocean air. And today I'm going to practice some mindfulness. Maybe afterwards I might even go for a swim in the ocean here behind us. We'll start our mindfulness session today by finding a space, probably about the size of a yoga mat. And we'll come and stand in the middle with our feet about hip-width apart. We'll relax our shoulders down, keeping the belly drawn in, feeling the spine nice and long. And just to get rid of any restless energy we might have, we can just slowly swing our arms from side to side. Might feel a little bit funny. And then we can give our hands a bit of a shake. And then we'll relax our hands, palms down by our side. Feet still hip width apart, and we'll bring the palms to face forward. Roll the shoulders away from the ears again. Lengthen the spine tall. And we can even close our eyes just for a couple of breaths. Feel how the balance of our body is centered evenly through both feet. We'll take a moment also to notice our breath, drawing the breath in through the nose and exhaling. We'll open our eyes. And now we'll bring in some movement with the breath. So we'll start by taking a nice deep inhale, reach the hands up above our head, our palms to touch, and exhale slowly, reaching the fingertips down. We'll take another breath in. Breathing in, really filling the lungs as our hands come to touch. And exhale. Slowly arms back down by our side again. We'll take another nice deep inhale. Drawing the breath in, still through the nose. Eyes looking up towards the fingertips if the neck allows. And exhale. Hands resting back down by side. And we'll take a last breath. Really reaching the fingertips out so we feel like the arms are nice and long. And exhale very slowly for our last breath, our arms coming to rest by our side. On the next inhale, we'll bring our hands to our hips. Our feet are still hip width apart, and we'll keep the belly drawn in. We'll slowly fold forward, and you can keep the knees bent so we take any pressure off our lower spine, our hips. Now the hands can reach the mat if you can, or the floor, but otherwise you can also rest the hands just above the knees or on the shins, whatever feels more comfortable for you. But it's just a slow forward fold to let the body relax. You can bend through the knees a couple of times. And then we'll bring the feet slightly wider apart. You can keep the hands on the mat to help balance and slowly bring the hips down for Malasana. Now, if this is a little bit challenging, you can also just come to seated on the mat. But otherwise, you can use the hands on the ground or the mat in front of you to help balance. But otherwise, if the elbows are to the inside of the knees, we can bring the hands, palms up into prayer. Let the hips sink down. We can draw the belly in, lift the spine up nice and tall, keeping the shoulders relaxed. This is a really nice way just to stretch out through the hips, bring some movement to our hips, especially if you've been sitting for long periods of time or standing for long periods of time. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. We'll bring the hands, palms down to the mat and find it slowly and comfortably. Come down to a seated position. We can come into Sukhasana, either cross-legged, kneeling. We'll bring our hands, palms to rest on our knees. Our palms can be facing down or palms can be facing up. Again, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Our belly is nice and relaxed. Our spine is tall. Our shoulders are rolled away from the ears still. And we can keep our eyes open and gaze softly at a point in front of us. So we let the gaze soften so that we're not intently focusing on something. It's just a nice soft gaze so that our face can relax, our eyebrows can lift, our jaw can relax and soften. We can close the eyes if you like, if that feels more comfortable. And we'll bring our focus to our breath. So as we draw the breath in, we'll breathe in through the nose, feeling the lungs fill. And we'll exhale. Noticing each breath as we inhale and exhale. So we're really observing the breath. We've come from some movement to bring warmth and energy to our body. Now coming to a seated position, helping develop our focus and our awareness of our breath. And next we'll move into our mindfulness. If you're comfortable sitting here in a cross-legged position or kneeling or legs extended, you can stay here. Otherwise, if you would like to lie down on the mat or on the ground, you can as well if that feels more comfortable to relax for our mindfulness. We'll start by bringing our focus back to our breath again once we're in a comfortable position. And we'll just take a moment to become aware of what's around us. We can even visualize that we're here at the beautiful Natadola Beach, the lovely green grass surrounding us, the lovely blue ocean behind us. We can feel the breeze passing through our hair, over our skin, around our body. And we can hear the breeze rustling through the trees, even some birds around us. We can hear the ocean lapping at the beach behind us, a few waves off in the background. We can be aware of all these sounds, noises, senses around us. So bringing our focus and attention to one point. And this takes practice because our mind will start wandering off. And that's what we normally do. That's what we practice doing each day, is multitasking, not practicing focusing on one thing for an extended period of time. So it does take practice. Be patient with yourself and take time and breath. If you feel any frustration, make sure you just inhale and exhale. Try and relax our body so that we don't hold any tension. If you like, here we can close our eyes or keep your eyes open, and we'll begin our practice of mindfulness. I'll start by talking you through, and we'll finish off with about 30 seconds of mindfulness in silence. So becoming aware of what's around us, letting the body relax, the chest relax, our belly soften, our shoulders relax, our eyebrows lifting, our jaw softening. We can feel now that the breath becomes very natural, very easy, very comfortable. And we'll notice our thoughts. Where are our thoughts wandering to? If they start to wander off and make lists, just gently put those thoughts aside and bring our focus back to our breath, observing and noticing each inhale and exhale. Notice if you are holding on to tension anywhere in the body, perhaps our knees, our hips, our shoulders. Make sure we soften these areas, that we keep an observation of our body the entire time as well. Once our breath is nice and relaxed, our mind is focused on a single point, we'll start our 30 seconds in silence. We'll begin now, and make sure that you keep your focus on the breath, each inhale and exhale. We'll slowly bring our thoughts back to our breath, just in case our mind has wandered. And we'll take a nice deep inhale, drawing the breath in, filling the lungs. And as we exhale, letting the body relax. We can let our hands, palms relax and soften onto our knees a little bit more. And just get a sense of our body, how we feel right now. We feel nice and calm, relaxed. We feel as if we're really here at the beach, enjoying a peaceful day, the breeze in our hair. And just remember how comfortable we feel, how peaceful our mind feels. And remember that you can return to this feeling anytime you wish. You can practice mindfulness anytime you want. You can use these visualizations anytime you need. Thank you very much for joining us today and joining me. in Natadola Beach for our mindfulness practice. Have a wonderful day.